Welcome to the Conversations That Matter podcast. My name is John Harris. This will probably be one of the shortest podcasts in the history of my podcast, but I wanted to show you guys something. I'll make an announcement here. If you go to worldviewconversation.com and you go to the upper right-hand corner where it says host an event and click it, it's going to take you to a page where you can fill out a form. There's a form to fill out, and it'll ask you some questions, your name, contact info. Do you agree with the discerning Christian statement? There's a typo there. It's 3 E's. It should be 2. Agree. Agree with the discerning Christian statement. And if you want to host myself for speaking, or there's a number of individuals that I have in mind that I think if would, depending on the date, also be able to come if you wanted to have like a whole conference. If you just specify what you're thinking anyway. If you have the facility, if you can pay for travel expenses, you can put in what you're thinking about that, and then give 4 potential dates for this fall, next spring, next summer. I wouldn't go past that, but if you have dates that you're looking at that you'd really like to do something, and then put all that info in there, I would be happy to look through that. And I'm going to try. The goal of this is I think we need to encourage one another. And there are small churches that people don't get to go to these big conferences that happen at central locations all the time. It's hard to go to some of those. And I want to come to you if I can. I can't do everything. I can't be everywhere. This year's even is tough in some ways, but I want to do what I can to encourage local churches. And so, it'll go right to my email, and I'll take a look at it. And if that's something that you would like to do, just send me what you're thinking, and we can start talking about it. And it's not a guarantee that I'm going to come or that I can arrange for other people to come, but there's a lot of things happening. I have a book coming out. I know, well, I'm not going to say all of them because there's just a bunch of ideas. I have a million ideas for what would be really helpful workshops to do, documentaries to view, these kinds of things, good speakers to have, depending on whether it's a youth group or a church or whatever. Just let me know, and I'd love to help you with that. And if I'm overwhelmed, which I don't know if I'm not sure, I've never tried this. So if I'm overwhelmed, I'll just politely write back, hey, let's try for like next year or something. Let's do that. But we're gonna see how this goes. And I would love to I'd love to just help on the local grassroots church level, fight the social justice stuff, recognize what it is. It is a different religion, but promote the truth of Christian ethics, of objective truth, of the true gospel, and a true metaphysic of the world that we live in. And there's so many topics we can talk about. So gospel is worth defending in my mind, and so is biblical truth in general about reality. So there you go. That's the podcast. That's it. That's the end of it. It's just that announcement. So if you go to worldviewconversation.com, you'll see that tab and you can check it out. God bless.